What's up, everyone? Matt Crane here, and I want to say first and foremost thank you to Matt Manero, Grant Cardone, Bradley, and so many amazing people that launched this 10x giveaway, 10x Growth Con, 10x giveaway concept. You know, I did a video a couple weeks ago, really encouraging everyone else to send a video, and then I got to thinking how hypocritical that sounded, because here I am encouraging everyone to send a video, and yet deep down in my heart of hearts, I should be sending a video. And the other night, Matt reminded me on his Zoom call that sometimes you have to have that selfish moment. And I think for the most part, we all put on a big front that we don't want to be selfish. We all put on a big front that we want to save the world and we want to help everybody. When in reality, you have to really learn how to help yourself before you can help everyone else. So I wanted to take this opportunity to lay out why I believe that one of those 10X Growth Con tickets belong to me. I believe that wholeheartedly because this isn't a game for me. This isn't a show for me. This isn't so I can get down there and get some photo op and feel cool and have a lot of cool Instagram stories, catch a bunch of new followers. And to be quite honest with you, it's really not anything for me to go down and hopefully try to make a bunch of money. For me, it's everything. Over 2 years ago, I remember when I started periscoping and I was just screaming and hollering and yelling at everybody and talking all this great stuff, but yet I had zero money in the bank. I had the utility company coming to my house every other week, popping the power. I remember getting a phone call on my way home that my wife had come home, and not only was our power off, but our water was off. I remember having to call my in-laws and call my parents and asking them if I could borrow money to pay bills. I also remember times when I would go to the grocery store and when we'd get to the counter, we would start putting things back because we were worried about our card not working. And then I remember about the last $49.95, so $50 roughly, that I had left in my bank account. And something in my gut told me to purchase How to Make Millions on the Phone, this webinar. And I did. And from that moment, I've never looked back. I've had ups and downs. My life has played out in front of so many of you guys that have followed me or watched me. And quite frankly, you've seen me at my best and you've seen me at my worst. And why is this everything for me? Because I got nothing else to lose. I've got everything to gain. I'm going down to the 10X Growth Con for one reason, and that's because I know that I will walk out of the 10X Growth Con a better person, a more mature man, a better father, a better husband, a better community leader, a better business person, a better podcast host, a better live streamer. But I also know that I'm going to go down there and I'm also going to be able to deliver value to other people who are there. You see, I believe that when you go to these events, you want to extract as much value as you can, but you also want to make sure that you're leaving value for the opportunities that you've been given. I see so many people when they win things, they wear them as a badge of honor, and yet they never do anything with it. Or they wear them as a springboard into hopefully that next big introduction, and they never do anything with it. You see, when I spent my last $50 on How to Make Millions on the Phone, I didn't do it to get noticed. I didn't do it so I could get a pat on the back. I did it because I had to survive. I did it because I knew that if I didn't at that very moment, I was going to lose my family. I was going to lose my home. I was going to lose my way of life. And I was going to lose everything that I was defined by. Let me take it a step further. You see, I made a promise to these guys. Right here. This is my 6-year-old Dalton. This is my 4-year-old Riley. And their mother is in that picture right there. You see, I made a promise to them that I would never harm them, that I would never let them down, and that I would never let them go without. The 10X GrowthCon represents those very three things for me. I know that coming out of that, the information that I'm going to receive and the meetings that I'm going to create and the opportunities that are going to be exposed to me are not going to harm my family. Number two, being in that environment will never let them down. It will only edify who I am as a person. It will only elevate me to being a better father and a better husband and a better businessman and a better provider. And then number three, how can anyone that goes to that event leave unfulfilled? Meaning, let anyone go without. You see, I also know that I have an obligation to be at that event, because I'm the type of person that when I go to an event and I receive the great information that's there, I'm going to be able to take that information and reciprocate it out into the marketplace. I'm also going to be able to be someone that helps other people recognize their value through the information that I'm going to receive. Do I deserve to be at the 10X GrowthCon? Without a doubt. Do I think everyone that has received a ticket to this event deserves to be there? Absolutely. Does anyone that has gotten a ticket want it more than me? I'd put that to the test. And I say that very respectfully, knowing the type of individuals that have won, knowing the type of people that they are, and how much respect I have for them all. But I have to tell you, I've been in the trenches from the very beginning. I've never quit. I've never stopped. I've never made excuses, and I've never apologized for my mistakes. So Matt, at the end of the day, whether you pick me or not, whether the fan choice picks me or not, has no bearing on anything. What matters the most to me is knowing that I stood up for my own self-worth in this video. That I backed up what I said when I sent my first video. And that I committed to my family not to let them down. And had I not sent you this video, had I not put this video up live for anyone and everyone to see, I would have let my family down. You see, I don't care about money. I don't care about fame. I don't care about none of that. What I care about is, am I giving everything I have for my wife and my two boys? Am I giving everything I have for the people who are willing to reach out and help me? Am I giving everything I have for people who have been there for me even when I wasn't there for myself? So being announced a winner for one of those remaining 10X GrowthCon tickets not only solidifies all that for me, but all it does is make everything I've ever wanted to come true happen. And I'll be damned if I go down swinging without at least knowing that I stepped into the batter's box. Matt Manero, Grant Cardone, Brad Lee, to every other winner that's came before me, to everybody that submitted a video, to everyone that has even remotely reached out to me and encouraged me, I want to say thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share this with you, to be a part of this giveaway concept, and more importantly, to be part of this amazing 10X family. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.